Today I have for you some exciting Dollar Tree DIYs you are going to love. They're easy, they're quick, and I know that you can do them. Let's get to it. I want to thank Creative Fabrica for sponsoring this video. It is rainy, it is breezy and chilly, but we are going to power through and head on over to Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree here locally has a fantastic crafting area and their wood plank area. It is awesome. We are here and they have so much variety, but we're going to start with these smaller wood planks as well as these larger ones that I found at the end of the aisle. And we're going to start with 3 of the larger ones, and we're going to make a planked sign. We're just going to remove the jute string from them, and then we're just going to line them up, and we're going to leave a very small little space in between each plank. Then we're going to take these flat dowels that I get at Amazon. They are on my Amazon store, which is linked down below. We're going to cut them to size, and then we're going to hot glue, and we're going to use a total of 4 of them. One's going to go on one side, and it's going to perfectly cover those holes that the planks come with. Then we're going to place another one on the other end. This is going to be the front of the sign, but I'm also going to place 2 on the back. This is just for more stability, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to hot glue it, 1 on each side, but more towards the middle. Once we had it all done, it's time to just give it one pretty heavy coat of Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white, and then let it fully dry. And I'm going to take a quick second while that dries and tell you about Creative Fabrica. It is an online platform where you can find all kinds of designs, fonts. I mean, I was so overwhelmed with all the selection that they have available for us. I have the link down below, and I really highly suggest you go on there and you take a look. All of these designs are already made. You can use them for crafting. You can use them for your business. And yes, you can sell these items with these designs. Right now, they're offering all access trial for $1. It is normally $19 a month. They're giving you today for $1 for the first month. And all of these designs are included. Again, I'll have the link down below. Check it out. Again, for $1, you can have access to all these designs. You can use them, try it out. I went on Creative Fabrica's online platform and I chose some designs and used some of their fonts. And I'm going to use this water slide decal paper. You can get it in white or clear or laser or inkjet, depending on the printer you have. And this is what it looks like. It looks like regular paper on the back, but on the front it is glossy, and you're going to want to print on the shiny side. So on the glossy side is where you want to print it. Once you have picked the design and you have printed them on the glossy side, then you just want to cut off the excess paper on the outside of the design. And then you want to spray it several times with a top coat. I am using the Krylon triple, I think it's like a triple formula. And I sprayed it 3 times very lightly, and that did the work. Just make sure you let it dry in between sprays. Then once you have the design cut and sprayed, you just want to submerge it in water for about 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then you just place it where you want to place it, and then you start pulling the back off of it, and you just take your time and it'll start removing the back, and then you'll have this cool design that just sticks. And you can move it. So it's not like it's going to dry really quickly. Like right here, I'm adjusting it. I'm lifting it up a little bit and just making sure that the bubbles or any wrinkles are out. That's simple. So easy. Once it's dry, you want to seal everything with a top coat, although you don't have to. I prefer it, and I'm using the Rust-Oleum matte top coat, and that's it. I let it dry, and then now we're just going to place some florals here on the left side of the sign. I cut out the excess stem. I am tying them together with some white jute string. I'm going to cut off the excess stems on the bottom of that, and then we're going to hot glue it to the left side of the script there. And that's it. This is such a beautiful design. I love it. This design was already made on Creative Fabrica. I love it. I love the message, and I love the style.
you enjoy DIY home decor, this is the channel for you. I post every single week, so make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit that notification bell so you do not miss any of the content.
For our next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to take 3 more of those wood planks from the Dollar Tree, and these are the larger ones again, and we're going to paint them. This time we're going to paint 3 different colors. The top one is going to be in this beautiful Highland Blue by Rust-Oleum Milk Paint. The middle one is Country Gray by Rust-Oleum Chalked Paint, and then the last one is going to be in white, and it's my favorite, Rust-Oleum Chalked Paint in the linen white. And then of course we're going to let it fully dry. I am going to distress the planks by dry brushing some paint. Some white paint is going to go on the gray and the Highland Blue, and then on the white plank it's going to be the gray and the blue together. So we're just going to add some distress to them, not too much here and there, and we will be distressing them anyways. And I'm going to use my palm sander. This is just to soften up that dry brush technique, as well as distress the edges just a little bit more for a beachy, more farmhouse look. And then once I had them distressed where I wanted them, it's time to cut them. I'm going to cut them using my miter box, but of course I do have a miter saw that I can use, and it's a lot quicker, but just showing you some options. I cut the gray one into 2 parts, and then the Highland Blue into 3, but I'm only going to use 2, and then I'm going to mark where I want to make some cuts, and that way we'll have a perfectly kind of like a square sign. And then we're going to sand down the edges just a little bit, just to make sure they're smooth and not splintery. And then we're going to take some foam core. This is an old one that I've already used, but we're going to place hot glue on the back of the planks, and we're just going to start hot gluing them onto the board. That way this will serve as the back of the board, but it's something very manageable and quick and easy that we can cut to the size that we need. So I'm just going to use the X-Acto knife here to cut the excess foam core so we have a perfectly trimmed edges. And then after that, it's time to start adding the water slide decal with the design that I found at Creative Fabrica. This is exactly what it looked like, except it was in color. It's beautiful, but I decided to do it with the grayish tones. And then once again, I'm just gonna, after I submerged it in water, I'm going to place it where I want it, remove the back, and then it's just like the name, water slide. You just want to slide it off and then adjust it to where you want it and smooth it out with your fingers, making sure that all bubbles, or as many bubbles as possible, are not there. Once it's dry, we're going to seal it once again with the Rust-Oleum matte top coat and let that dry. I'm going to take one of these Dollar Tree little garland. It's so beautiful. It's like a beachy kind. It has the little wood beads and the little starfish ones. And then we're just going to tape it to the back, and that's it. This one is such a beautiful one. It has such a summer feel. It has a beachy, relaxed look. And that Creative Fabrica design is stunning. I love it.
If you are enjoying this video so far, make sure you take a second and give me a thumbs up. A thumbs up really helps my channel grow, and it helps this video reach more people.
For the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to take 4 of these smaller wood planks from the Dollar Tree. We are going to fill in the holes with some wood filler, and that's because we don't want to see those holes on this one. And then we're going to, while that dries, we're going to dry fit the wood planks here because we want to cut the sides one. So I'm just going to dry fit it and kind of make a mark with the pencil on where I need to cut. And that way I'll know I can take it to my miter, either my miter box or my miter saw, and then we're going to cut 2 of them, 1 for each side. Then we're going to sand down that wood filler as well as the edges so that everything is nice and smooth. And then it's time to place everything together. We're going to use some hot glue. This is really easy to create a box with these planks because these planks are very lightweight. Recently I did another wood box similar to this one, but I used real thick wood, and I used brad nails and wood glue. But for something smaller, this is perfect to use these Dollar Tree planks, and hot glue is sufficient. We have the 2 larger sides already on them. We're placing one side here with hot glue, and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. And once I had everything put together, it's time to just give it 2 coats of Rust-Oleum chalked paint in the linen white, and we're going to do the inside of the box as well as the outside for a finished look. And then once again, we're going to use my design from Creative Fabrica. Now this one was a font that I used from Creative Fabrica, and then I typed it out on a Word document after I downloaded the font, and then I printed it in the water slide paper. And as you can see, you can move it around if you need to, and then just make sure that you straighten it out and remove any wrinkles from the design. Once it was dry, I sealed everything once again with the Rust-Oleum top coat. Let that dry. We're going to add some floral foam here from the Dollar Tree just inside the box because we're going to add some florals and we want to make sure that everything is put together. So we're going to add the foam to fit all inside of the box, and then we're going to start adding some florals from Walmart. These are they kind of look like baby's breath, but they're not. They're just these tiny little white flowers. I think they're so stinking cute. We're just going to start adding them all around the edges of the box, and then we're going to add some sunflowers that I already had on hand and I used at a different project. We're going to add 3 of them. We're going to just put them right inside, and that's it. This one is beautiful. I love the farmhouse style. I love that it's so summery with these sunflowers, and look at that font, how beautiful, from Creative Fabrica. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, we are going to take another one of those smaller planks, and I'm going to fill just one of the holes, let it dry, and then give it 1 coat of Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white, both in the front and the back. I did drill another hole to match that other one that we left open on the other side of the wood plank. I used Creative Fabrica font to type out this occupied and available words, submerged them in water, and then, as you can see, applied them to the board and sealed everything with the Rust-Oleum top coat, just like I did with the other designs. Now we're going to take some of these Dollar Tree chains. These are like the planter hanger chains, and I'm just going to use one of the chains and then 2 of the clips. We're going to open up the clip a little bit because we want to slide it through the holes. That way the sign can hang. This is going to be a little occupied or available sign for my bathroom door. I created this sign about 2 years ago maybe. So we're going to add one of these little hooks right underneath. You just kind of screw it in. It's really easy. And then we're going to hang the sign there. And I think it's so stinking cute. So this one says occupied, but you can flip it and then it'll say available. And I just think it's so adorable. I love the way it turned out. All right, for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to take 3 more of those larger planks, and we are going to fill in the holes on just one of the planks with some wood filler, let it dry, and sand it. Then we're going to take the other 2 planks, and we're just going to start putting them, kind of just dry placing them, dry fitting them where I want to see them, and marking where I need to cut. And then I took them to my miter saw and cut them. The larger plank I am going to paint with the Coastal Blue by Rust-Oleum chalk paint. I'm going to give it just 1 coat. The medium-sized plank I am going to use the Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white. And then the smaller plank I am going to tape because we're going to make stripes. This is going to be a patriotic American flag firecrackers. That's a long title for this DIY. So anyways, I'm going to tape some stripes and then paint the red stripes with the Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the farmhouse red. Then I'm going to let that dry. I am going to tape the red lines and then paint the white stripes with the linen white color by Rust-Oleum. And then of course remove the tape to reveal the beautiful stripes from our flag. Then after everything was dry, I'm just going to sand down the edges just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of dimension and a little bit more of a character, I guess. I'll do that on all 3 planks and then dust them really, really well. Using my Cricut, I cut out some white stars, and I'm just going to start placing them on the blue plank. And basically, it's just placing them. I'm just staggering them on where they are placed, but there's nothing magical about this. We're going to place them all the way down to the bottom of the plank. Once I'm done placing them, I'm just going to flip it over, and I am just going to cut the excess or the ones that are overlapping on the edge so we have a cleaner edge. Because these are firecrackers, we want to add something to the top to mimic the little string. So we're going to use some of these wired jute string from the Dollar Tree. We're going to tape it to the back of each plank. Nothing fancy is sufficient. We're not going to be pulling it in any way. And then we're going to stack the firecracker. So each plank is going to be kind of one on top of each other. And we're going to use this double-sided tape. This is from Artisa. They sent it to me, gosh, it was probably like 3 years ago. And it's just a double-sided and it's very strong adhesive. So I'm going to place 2 strips of this tape, remove the red little strip, and then of course I'm going to place each plank on top of each other. This is going to not only keep them on top of each other, but it's going to create a 3D effect, so they are a little bit lifted from each other. Although you can just hot glue them to each other flat, one on top of each other, and that's fine. I just wanted to add a little bit of dimension, and that is why I'm adding these strips of tape and doubling it up. So here I'm just placing the last one on top of it. I think it's just so beautiful. I'm going to take a pencil and just curl the jute string with the wire inside. That way it's not just straight up. It just has a little bit of a curl, and then that's it. Such a beautiful, patriotic DIY. I love it. 3 planks from the Dollar Tree, $1.25 each, and you have a beautiful design. I love it. You're going to have to let me know which one is your favorite. My favorite today is this one, the summer one. I just think it's so beautiful. That design from Creative Fabrica is stunning. I hope you enjoy the video. If you're visiting for the first time, welcome. I hope you consider joining our YouTube family. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you, Creative Fabrica, for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out their link down below and take advantage of the all access $1 deal that they have going on. I also have 2 other videos here with tons more of inspiration for you. Check them out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.